Hi guys, welcome back to
Hi.
our channel.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I can't believe we get to say that. Welcome back to our channel.
Isn't God good?
Isn't good.
Oh, good.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for paying attention.
Yeah.
We have people that even ask questions.
Yes, thank you for the questions. And about the questions, we are supposed to have been answering, having a Q&A today.
Yeah.
But we are going through those questions that you sent. Keep them coming. We shall be answering them soonest.
We are still praying.
Yeah.
God hasn't given us a go ahead.
God already gave us a go ahead. Anyway, just
to answer your question.
Yeah, we're going through your questions and we shall be
We want to give you
them.
a divine, spirit-filled session.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Life-changing.
Hallelujah.
Memorable.
Hallelujah.
Different. Empowered.
Oh.
Power pack.
You're so wisdom, my friend.
So wisdom. So guys, today we are talking about something that is near and dear to the hearts of so many Ugandans,
Something that scares me already before even talking about it.
So many human beings. All
Yeah.
of us go through this at some point.
At some point.
And we want to talk about it. Insecurities.
Oh, man.
Insecurities. We're going to focus on relationship insecurities, although there's like a million other forms of insecurities.
A billion.
Yeah, so what does
Trillion.
it mean to be insecure, babe?
You know, I actually feel already
Feel insecure.
Talking about insecurity.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
And to make it worse, about relationships.
Yeah, needs to be addressed, yeah?
Needs to be addressed.
We don't have all the answers, we just want to share
But we
with
have
you.
answers from our experiences.
Yeah, the things we have had.
So you don't have those ones.
The things
Yeah, they don't have answers from our
from
experience.
our experience.
Come
okay.
on.
Yeah, so what does it mean to be insecure?
Yeah. You know that feeling of I'm not enough, inadequacy. You feel like you don't measure up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know, it's a threat to even your own self-esteem in a relationship. And you know, being a man, you need to have it like 100%. You need to have to feel yourself.
Yeah.
Before you make any move. You need So,
did you feel yourself before you made any moves?
my friend, you yourself, first of all, your profile was a threat. I'm like, she's a medical doctor, so you know you have to also come like, you know, kujuzawe chupa, you know. You don't want to come with a half bottle.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. So you have to kwekunganya till when you like, I think now I can make a move. You need to gather yourself and be like at least on the same level. Somehow.
Yeah.
Then you pursue, you know that?
Yeah, so you said that feeling inadequate, like you're not enough. You don't measure up. There's standards that have been set and you feel like you don't exactly meet those standards.
Yeah.
Maybe in relationships, like we said we'll talk about, you feel like this guy looks a certain way, behaves a certain way,
Come on, say
talks
it.
a certain way.
Say it.
This guy is so cool.
cute. Come on, you gotta say it. This guy is so cute.
Oh, please. So
You
this
don't
guy-
say it.
Okay, now
it's
for example,
done.
you were so cute. Is that okay?
Come on, say it again.
Babe,
That's
no,
music.
let me talk about my insecurities. Yeah.
And my
Listen.
cuteness is none of them.
Okay. No,
It's not?
it's a plus. Like it's a check. Like it's
Alright,
cute.
let's go.
But so, for example, in my situation, he travels a lot, meets so many people in Uganda, out of Uganda, and sometimes the people I've met would ask the question, don't you get anxious? Don't you get worried that he's going to, I don't know, change his mind? Or if he doesn't initiate it, some other person might throw themselves on him or whatever. Those things, the drama of this world. Yeah, but I think the one thing that I thank God for that might help someone out there is getting into this whole thing. I made a decision by the grace of God, and I understood that He's my husband. He provides for me. He protects me. Bible calls him my covering, my Lord, my master. But before him there is God. Yeah. So my life belongs to God. Yeah. If God has given me this gift, the gift of him, then I can trust him to keep him.
Who is him? Trust
To
God
keep
to keep
God.
your gift.
Trust God to keep Arthur in my life. Yeah. So I don't lose sleep. Like honestly, personally, that there is someone out there. No, I don't lose sleep over that. I don't worry about that. If the thought ever came, because maybe I've heard rumors, like, you know, people say, hey, every man cheats or every man does this thing. Again, God, I didn't bring this man into my life. If he brought you, he'll keep you.
Is that your way of saying that I do not miss him when he goes? How do you sleep when I'm away from...
We're talking about insecurities, not about whether we miss our people or not. She wants to know if I miss him. Oh, when you go, I miss you so much. So much.
Are you just doing this in front of a camera?
No. I actually do miss you. But I don't panic and fail to eat food because some other girl somewhere is going to end up with you. No.
I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me.
Let's take it about me. So, any insecurities on your side that maybe you've been able to overcome?
Yeah. And you know the obvious one.
No, but they don't know the obvious one.
My friend. So, my girl here, she is a medical doctor. One thing that comes along with that profession, they work anytime, and anytime is work time. So
well, that's yeah. Okay.
So the worst moment that I had to endure was COVID. She was my fiance then. Were you my fiance? Yeah, she was my fiance. Now you know that you're that close to having someone, but you still don't have them. They are not yours officially. And COVID happens. So in that period, she was posted in Ginger Referral Hospital. And guess what? I was not meant to travel. There's no way I could travel to Ginger, but she could travel. My friend, that was like torture on my side. She's there, it's a new place. I went with her day one because I had to go there, get for her a house in one day. First, thank me, my friend. I'm doing great. So I had to go there, set up a few things. But then that was the last time I was seeing my wife, and I didn't know for how long she was going to be there. I was staying there, and it was a long distance relationship. We just talk on phone, and she's near. I could just drive there 1 hour. I'm in Ginger, but I couldn't. So the only thing that is in my head, she tells me about most of her workmates. A man, doctor, this one, doctor, the other. So those are the friends she has around. And then she calls you, there is an emergency. She drives at around midnight. I'm like, this ain't happening without me. So all that created a lot of insecurities in my heart. And it was not only about losing her to a man, but even losing you to anything. Because you're traveling at night by yourself, a girl in a car in Ginger. That was a threat. And in COVID time, the only pass that you had was you had a sticker on the car. So that tortured me a lot. I had a lot of sleepless nights.
You did?
I did. Most of the times, actually that usually happened when you were mad at me.
Huh?
And then you couldn't talk back. I text you, you do not answer. I give you a call, you don't pick up. My friend, that was so stressful. There was a day, one of those days, I don't know what we had thought about on phone. And I saw your picture. You took yourself out. You remember that day? You took a picture on River Nile. I think that was, what hotel is that? Water rafting, something. You know that hotel. So you take a picture, and I'm like, what's up? What's going on? You didn't talk to me. You refused to respond. You refused to text back. But I see you at the beach. I'm like, what's going on? And I can't travel.
So you would have traveled to come and find out what's going on, what I'm doing at the beach?
I just want you to talk. If you tell me, no, nothing, I'm just resting my head, it could be easier that way. Because I understand the government doesn't allow me to have you anymore. You are government property. They used to call you essential workers. And for us, where we are what? I don't know. So I'm like, okay, now
non-essential.
You don't have to nail it. You don't have to nail that.
Okay.
So I'm like, now me, the non-essential worker. What do I have to do to talk to my wife?
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to text back? So that created like a lot of things in my head. Now knowing that you're surrounded with these new friends of yours, and now you're going out. Someone I'm thinking is in the isolation room, wearing like dressed up like she's going to the moon. Actually, that made me really, really proud of you. But then I was still jealous. I'm like, it's only other people that get to enjoy that. From you, they have your time, they have you day and night. I only have you on phone and you don't respond. You can see now where my insecurities come from.
I understand.
But then it took me time to understand the person I'm married to right now. Yeah, so it was a process of understanding and having it inside me. You know how the truth sets you free? So some of us have believed the false information so much that it has become the truth, and we've embraced it. So that's what causes the insecurity. So look at someone who has that personal image insecurity. They believe it so much that they are ugly. They have to do something about their body, even if you tell them you're beautiful just the way you are.
So you're saying that it's important for people to know the people that they are with. Yeah. It's
very important to know them, to know who they are before you judge them, before you are insecure. Like we talked about a friend of ours who is very, very handsome. So he goes to visit his wife, because they are married. He goes to visit his wife at the workplace. And guess what? The girls who work with the wife ask a question. Are you sure that guy doesn't cheat on you? And she's like, what do you mean? He's like, he's so cute to just be having you alone. So that alone can just mess up your timing, that you will start thinking about. You're like, I'm sure he's faithful, but what if they are right? You get it? So at the end of the day, most of the things that we give ourselves to, most of the things that we hear, most of the information that we receive creates room for insecurity in our lives.
So we should be sieving the information.
You need to be able to sieve the information. You need to be able to understand your spouse or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, the person that you're relating with. You need to be able to understand them, to know who they really are. Is this person really faithful? Is this person able to defend me even when I'm not around? Or they will betray me? Now I can say this without a doubt. I'm sure you will not betray me.
Well,
but then it was hard to believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it had to take me some time to be with you, to study you, to understand you. You deserve a hug, my friend.
I'm really hugging on camera.
Yeah, you deserve a hug.
Yeah, babe, thank you for that. I want to call you Professor Arthur all of a sudden.
Don't say it.
Because you've gone in depth in this whole...
in the very short period of time.
You know how you summarize all these things.
Dangerous.
So guys, in a nutshell, we've been talking about insecurities. There's so many kinds of insecurities, so many different causes. But what we've come to understand over these few years that could help you is, like you summarized and said, know your person.
And trust them.
Yeah. Then seek
It's
your
very
information.
fundamental.
There's things that we've been told, all men cheat, all women want this. I mean, it can apply to others, but know your person. Then, most importantly, trust God with that person. No one can change any human being. You can't control what your partner is doing in the US or wherever. But if you know that God who brought them into your life can keep them, you'll sleep safe and sound.
Yeah.
You'll have good dreams. You will miss them. We had that conversation.
You will not have to hang yourself.
Yeah, but you won't have panic attacks, all this
anxiety.
All this. Yeah. I also should add that, after having spent time with you, I can confidently say,
you just stomach, my friend. Woohoo! I still have a lot of work to do to prove myself.
But babe, like on a serious note, there's one. The reason why I'm not like, I know that I know that you're not going to go out there cheating on me. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Give us more of your questions. We'll be answering them soon.
Yeah.
And it was nice hanging out with you today.
Very nice.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
See ya.
See ya.